students, once again welcome back for mathematics online class. Today we shall begin new exercise in mathematics, that is exercise 7.1, and this exercise is purely based on integers. For this you can refer to page number 124 in your textbook. Before I start this, I would like to explain you different types of numbers. First, odd numbers. What are odd numbers? Odd numbers are unpairing numbers. They are not divisible by 2, like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. These are the odd numbers, and these numbers are not divisible by 2. Now next here, even numbers. What are even numbers? Even numbers are pairing numbers. They are always divisible by 2. Like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. These are even numbers and they are always divisible by 2. Now next here, prime numbers. Prime numbers are those numbers which do not have more than 2 factors, the number itself and 1, and they are not divisible by any numbers. They are divisible by number itself and 1. Like 2. 2 is the only even prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and so on. These are prime numbers because they do not have more than 2 factors, the number itself and 1. Now next, composite number. Now what are composite numbers? Composite numbers are those numbers which have more than 2 factors, like 4, 6, 8, 10, 9, 12, 15, 20, 21, and so on. These are composite numbers because they have more than 2 factors. Now, natural numbers. Now, what are natural numbers? Natural numbers are counting numbers, and natural numbers always start from 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Now next, your whole numbers. Now what are whole numbers? Whole numbers are also counting numbers including 0. Now next, your last one, integers. Now what are integers? Integers are also counting number having both positive and negative sign including 0. On the number line, when you move from left to right, values of numbers increase. On the number line, when you move from right to left, the values of number decrease. Here, minus 1 is more than minus 2. Or minus 2 is less than minus 1. Minus 5 and minus 1. Minus 5 is less than minus 1. Or minus 1 is greater than minus 5. Now let's move on to today's exercise, that is exercise 7.1. As I already told you, this exercise is purely based on integers. Now question number 1, fill in the blanks. A. Natural numbers start from 1. Now B. Whole numbers start from 0. Now C. Integers can be negative, positive, or 0. So here positive. D. Dash is the only which is neither negative nor positive. As you can see here, 0. 0 is the integer which is neither negative nor positive. So here 0. On the number, the distance from 0 to 7 is the same as the distance from 0 to minus 7. 0 to 7. 0 to minus 7 is same. Now add. On the number line, the values of the numbers dashed as we move to the right. The values of the number always increase when you move from left to right on the number line. On the number line, the values of the number increase as we move to the right. Now next here, G. On the number line, the values of the number dash as we move to the left. Degrees. When we move from right to left on the number line, the values of the number degrees. Now H. The number on the dash is higher in value than the number on its left. So it is your right. Now here next I, the number on the number on the is lower in value than the number on the right. So here left. Here, the absolute value of a number is always positive. Now here we have question number 2. I'll read out the question. Fill in the blanks with greater than, less than or equal to. When you are comparing between two numbers, you should always turn pointed end to the lesser number or smaller number. Or you should always turn crocodile mouth towards the greater number. As you can see here, A, question number A, minus 5, this is 5. If there is no sign, we understood by plus. As you know that on the number line, when you move from right to left, the values of the number decreases. Or when you move on the number line from left to right, the values of the number increases. Here minus 5 is less than plus 5. So we'll always turn pointing end towards the smaller number. Here minus 5 is less than 5. Now next here, minus 2, minus 1. As I already told you, on the number line, when you move from right to left, the values of the number decreases. Here minus 1 is greater than minus 4, or minus 4 is less than minus 1. So we'll turn the pointed end towards the minus 4, or we'll turn this crocodile mouth towards the greater number. So here next, 0 minus 9. So 0 is greater than minus 9. Here 0 and 1. 1 is more than 0. Now next here, question number 3. Write the absolute value of the following numbers. Absolute value of the numbers can be represented by putting vertical lines on either side of the numbers. As you can see here, and this absolute values are always in positive sign. See here, plus 6 will write vertical line on either side of the 6 and its value is always in positive 6. Now similarly minus 3. We'll write vertical lines on either side of minus 3 and sign always in positive. Here plus 93. We'll write vertical lines on either side of this 93 and this is absolute value is 93. Now plus 10 vertical lines on either side of this plus 10, so 10. Now next here, question number 4. Arrange the following numbers in ascending order. Ascending means smaller to greater. So here question number B, 2 minus 4 minus 5 3 minus 2. Here in this case, when we are arranging the number in ascending order, first of all we'll see the negative values. So here negative values are minus 4, minus 5, minus 2. These are the negative numbers. Integers having negative sign. So minus 5 is the smallest number. So minus 5. Now next, minus 4. Minus 5 is less than minus 4. Then minus 2. Minus 4 is less than minus 2. Now minus 5, minus 4, minus 2. Now positive 2. So minus 2 is less than 2 or 2 is greater than minus 2. So last one here 3. 2 is less than 3 or 3 is greater than 2. Now question number 5. Arrange the following numbers in descending order. Descending order means greater to smaller. Here in this case, we will see the positive numbers. So positive numbers here 5, 1, 8. 8 is the greatest number here. So first we will write 8. Then 5. 8 is greater than 5. Then 1. 5 is greater than 1. So here negative values minus 2, minus 7. So minus 2. Minus 2. And the last one is your minus 7. Minus 2 is greater than minus 7. Dear children, here we have come to the end of today's online class. Thank you very much.